Hi everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and welcome to a little sit down video here in my dressing room. Now, I hope that you are all staying home and staying safe and staying well. I know at this time it's all very sort of confusing and a little bit up in the air, and people are probably starting to feel quite fed up, but hopefully I've got a video today that will get you maybe excited about wearing your clothes again and potentially wearing them now as well, because a couple of days ago I put an Instagram picture up on my feed where I basically showed a lot of my thought process around some of the items that I've been buying, because for me, fashion, clothing and accessories really does get me excited, and it provides me with a little bit of like joy and excitement and inspiration for the day. And so I wanted to show you how some items that I've been purchasing will go from being worn in self-isolation like we're in at the moment to being worn when life returns to normal and we can see our friends and our family. I have been really kind of searching high and low for items that are gonna have longevity in my wardrobe and that are gonna get a lot of wear. And so hopefully I've picked some really good quality pieces that are going to last in your wardrobe, but also aren't going to go sat in your wardrobe right now and not be worn throughout this sort of uncertain time. But hopefully there's some items in here that you like. I mean, one of the items I wore and I only showed the top of it and people were like, tell me where that's from. So, without further ado, this sort of haul is looking at comfort, but also showing you how I would style them up on the outside world. I also do have a little bit of an unboxing. Now, if you watch my vlogs, you will have seen that I was delivered a little gift from Bulgari. I'm really excited to let you know that this video is a paid partnership with Bulgari, and I'm going to be showcasing a lot of their pieces within this haul and showing you how I style them up with clothes from my wardrobe. So if you haven't noticed, I'm also wearing some little delicate jewels, like this little lollipop on my wrist. It's like a little gorgeous mother of pearl with a little bit of diamond encrusting to the tip of it. It is so gorgeous and dainty, and it's one of those pieces that looks great stacked up with a watch and with your other items as well. I really love stacking jewelry. You'll know I stack my necklaces, I stack my bracelets, I stack my rings, I stack everything. But I've also got a ring that I actually want in my own collection as well. So potentially one day when I'm feeling like I deserve it, I might treat myself to this ring, and I've got the necklace to match as well. So I'm going to be using some of their jewelry pieces and some of their handbags to style up these items from my wardrobe to take them from quarantine chic to normal life where we hope to be in a few weeks' time. Let's get into this box because I wanted to open it with you in a vlog. I've got a little card as well, which I've already unboxed. But in here is a very kind gift from the Bulgari team for my birthday, and I thought that I would save it and open it with you in this haul. I have also been loaned a bag, and then I've got a bag that I actually bought myself. You would probably remember it, that I completely and utterly fell in love with the Certainty Forever bag, and I ended up searching high and low and purchasing one myself. And I really want to kind of stress that because I think it's really important, especially with these higher price point products, that that it's something that you would pay with your own money to have in your wardrobe. And this is one of my handbags that you'll notice I have multiples of. There are a few styles of handbags that I have multiple different sort of styles and shapes of them, and Certainty Forever bag is another one of those bags. I think it's an absolute classic. It's almost like wearing a piece of jewelry, and this one is honestly so beautiful and so perfect for this time of year. I am very excited to get into this. I feel very fortunate to be able to unbox this with you today. Oh, it's so gorgeous. I think that this bag really does fall within my colour palette first and foremost. It's a slightly pinkier nude, and I definitely think that this was a colour of handbag that was missing in my wardrobe. And again, it has the iconic serpentine clasp, which really does tie this in to sort of more of a jewellery piece, and definitely gives it more of a luxury feel. For me, it meets all of the requirements that I look for in a bag. It's got this beautiful, almost perfected finish to the leather, but it also has the double strap. So it has the top handle strap, but it also has the crossbody so it can be worn both ways. Now this bag is deceptively small because, oh my god, it's so pink. It's pink on the inside. I love that beautiful pop of colour, and it's such a nice little way to sort of lift. I just think colours, but like colours that people don't know about. Like one of my favourite things to do is like put on something underneath my outfit that's like full of colour, and then I'll stick to my normal neutrals, and it's just like that thing that only you know about. I love that. It comes with the raincoat and all of the cards and things like that that you would need with this bag. In fact, let's get this out. We've got the little crossbody strap on, and it's super comfortable as well. So obviously with the chain strap, that can be quite uncomfortable if it just sits on your shoulder, especially because this bag holds a lot more stuff than the other Serpentine Forever that I've got. So this makes it a lot more comfortable to wear crossbody, which I love. And you can just tuck it inside when you're not using it really easily. So that is a really, really beautiful gift, and I'm gonna be styling this up because I've got some beautiful little pastel colors. And I'm gonna stop saying beautiful. How many times have I said beautiful? But everything is beautiful today. It's a beautiful day. I'm wearing beautiful clothes. You guys are looking beautiful too. I thought I'd save that and unbox it with you. The other two bags that I'm going to be styling up with you is this black bag. This is an absolute classic. You know I'm a huge fan of black bags. If you are someone that wants to get your wear and your use and your cost per wear out of a good designer handbag, I would always suggest going for a classic black bag because it's never going to date, and you can always style things up and introduce a bit of colour by wrapping twillies around the handles. That's always a way to really sort of give your handbag a different kind of edge. So I've kindly been loaned this one by the Bulgari team, and then I'm using my own purchase as well. So there's a bit of everything in here, but for me it's important, like I said, to show you that I would put my own money into these products, and this was one that I purchased myself, and I think it's about 4 years ago now, and I still wear it so much. This is the perfect evening bag, but again I think it will work really well with the items that I've got to show you. So let's look at the items and style them up. So the first item that I wanted to show you, you may recognize from my Instagram stories, or even no, it'll be my Instagram stories. And this is a Rhys dress. This is a Rhys black linen dress, and I wore this over on my home account. And I cannot tell you how many messages I got about this dress. The reason why I love this is, first and foremost, it is comfortable. It is so comfortable. Second, it's black. As much as I want to wear all of the pastels and the whites, this makes me not have to worry about anything. I cooked in this, I swept the garden in it, and I can bung it in the wash and it will come out looking perfect. Linen itself is super cool, so in this weather it's perfect. But then to switch it up a little bit and change it from quarantine life to normal life, I will swap out the shoes for a more comfortable but dressed up feeling shoe, and then pop it with the Bulgari Serpentine Forever top handle bag. Again, this will look nice worn crossbody, but also held in your hand. I thought about going for a little bit of colour, but I think that these two work really well together. Next up, you may also recognise this mint green jumpsuit from Rhys as well. This is an item that I purchased and have actually left the tag in, even though I've worn it. I always do that. I get so excited to wear something that I put it on and I'm just like, I don't even care that the label is hanging out the back. This is the most comfortable jumpsuit that I have at the moment. It is so easy to wear, and again, you can just flick this one shoulder strap down if you're in the garden, and it takes it off and stops you from getting any of the dreaded tan lines if you want to sit out in the garden on a hot day like it is today. Now this is a little pop of colour. For me, you know, I like the more neutrals, but I definitely want to bring a lot more of the pastel shades that are present in the current trends, and so this was the perfect item to sit alongside my new bag. I thought popping this little pastel pink handbag with it would really elevate it, make the bag pop, but give it that spring summer feel. So from wearing it at home, I probably wear it with some sandals or some plimsolls, but again, to take it from quarantine life to everyday life, I would add a really beautiful statement bag that really makes the colours pop, and a different sort of more elevated shoe, maybe an espadrille sandal or some rock stud sandals. Either of those will really make this outfit pop. And for me, just getting a little bit of colour into my life on a day-to-day basis has really worked well for me, because I'm actually doing really well with my routine and getting up and doing my makeup and getting dressed and wearing something that makes me feel good. But something that I can cross my legs, sit at my laptop, or sit on the sofa and do some work and it not be uncomfortable, and it's wearable, it's breathable, I'm not going to get hot in. This is a great one, and these colours together look so gorgeous, and I actually think that this would style up really nicely with the serpenty earrings that I have as well, and the serpenty necklace. Because of the green in this, it will be picked out so nicely. As you can see on the bag, it's got these gorgeous, really bright green eyes that work so nicely with the tones in this jumpsuit. So I think that that is how I would style up this particular item. Now, next up, I've got another linen jumpsuit. This is a white one. However, if you're not into jumpsuits, I know that some people often find them a little bit faffy when they need to go to the toilet. You could also opt for a white dress, which is very similar to one that I've got on. This is from M&M. So this is from Rhys and this is from M&M, and this is just as comfortable. It's not linen, but it does have that linen look and feel. So it's not going to get creased if you're not really into the whole like creasy linen look. For me personally, it's my spirit style. I would wear linen every season if I wouldn't freeze in the winter, but I definitely would. But this is a beautiful white linen jumpsuit, and this has sort of a double line short on the inside and then a tie waist to really cinch it in. This is a simple one, and honestly at this time of year I find white linen to be the most versatile, but also the most wearable, and also something that isn't going to date. So like, I've got Zimmermann items that come in white linen that just don't date in my wardrobe, and they really are such a great investment piece, because I can promise you white linen will never go out of style when it comes to spring summer, because it is just such a beautiful fabric. However, to style this up, I definitely think I would go with the pieces that I'm currently wearing from Bulgari, but I'd want to complement it with something a little bit warmer in tone. And whenever I'm wearing a really special white dress, if I'm going out, I always go for this bag. And I think that these two together, this is just a little bit of something special to add to this look, and I think the tones really work well together. This would look really nice alongside a pair of Birkenstock sandals as well, and also be super comfortable. Again, that's kind of how I would style it, and probably those Birkenstock sandals would go from our life currently in quarantine and self-isolation into everyday life as well, because they are just so comfortable, and they're one of those styles that kind of comes back around each year because they are so comfortable, and yet they're kind of that man repeller vibe as well, which is quite cool. But this Serpenty Forever bag is a smaller style of bag, and I can confirm that it does fit the iPhone Max number 11, whatever it is. I'm literally losing track of the names of them. It does fit that in there. It fits my phone case and my card wallets, a lipstick, and maybe a brush to touch up my face. It is limiting, but it's one of those bags that you wear when you need to sort of like edit your handbag down and you want something special. It has been lovingly worn, and will continue to be lovingly worn. And it works really well with both of these outfits, worn crossbody or just as kind of like a clutch as well. Now, I have seen a lot of people kind of living in their most comfortable pair of jeans. For me personally, my most comfortable pair of jeans are my sort of washed blue denim redone jeans. They are so soft, and even though they're high-waisted, I don't feel restricted in them at all. And they're just a really nice loose-fitting jean, but they can be styled up really nicely as well with heels and a nice bag. So they are a perfect pair of jeans to opt for at this time of year. I think Rhys does a similar one without the frayed hem, but I thought I would wear my ones because they are my most comfortable pair of jeans, and I thought that tops are going to be a really good, more affordable way to make yourself feel more put together, but also feel comfortable at this time at home, but also wear them when we're on the outside. So first up, I opted for this. It's kind of similar to the jumpsuit, but this is more of like a top version. It's got those horn buttons, it's that linen fabric, and it's got this gorgeous cinched in waist with pockets at the front. That's going to be super flattering. You're going to look good on your Zoom conference calls as well because it's collared and it'll look quite smart, but you've got your arms out as well, so when the weather is like it is today, you're going to feel comfortable and not too hot as well. And the fabric is, of course, a sort of linen-y, beautiful fabric. This has quite a lot of viscose in it, but it does have a linen mix, and so it means it won't crease necessarily as much. but it will still have that breathable nature of the linen fabric. So that is something that will style up really nicely with both a blue denim and a white denim. With regards to accessories, when you take it to the outside world, you could keep it on trend with the more pastel shade of the 70 Forever top handbag, or you could really sort of hone in on the warmth of these horn buttons and go with this more bronzy, goldy 70 Forever bag. Either or works really well, and that's kind of like the versatility of blue jeans and a white top. Of course, I didn't just want to show you white and neutral tops, so I have gone for this mint green blouse as well. I definitely think that this would style up better with the pop of little pastel pink like I did with the jumpsuit, and I'd probably put this with some white jeans, maybe some espadrilles if I was going to go to the pub when we're on the outside world, but probably some sandals or some flip-flops or some really nice white plimp soles for just going in and out of the house, taking a walk around the garden or on your daily walk that you are allocated to, or to the shops. Don't be afraid to wear what makes you happy if you have to go to the supermarket to pick up your food. It's all about those little moments that are making you feel happy, and I feel like things kind of have to be stripped back at the moment to those little moments of happiness. And if putting on a nice top, a nice bag and some nice shoes makes you feel good when you're going for your weekly food shop, then do it. Just do it. So I think those two together are really nice. Now, I wanted to get some good quality basics into my everyday wardrobe at the moment as well. Having a good quality white tee or good quality basic tees is really important, and Rhys do beautiful linen t-shirts that are really great for like knotting up but still feeling comfortable. They come in vests as well, which are really nice. They have scoop backs, which is so flattering, and they come in grey marl. They come in a few different colours as well. I'll show you both of these kind of styled up along with the more round neck t-shirt and the v-necks. These are some great basics for throwing on with jeans but still feeling comfortable and still feeling put together, and I really wanted to include these. I think for me personally, these are a more casual look that you could easily go to the pub on the outside world like I've spoken about, but still get so much wear out of, even into like transitional seasons as well. These under blazers, like a black blazer, will look so smart and so chic. The way that the fabric falls is great, and because they're neutral colours, they're great to add a little pop of colour to as well. And I'm literally loving this bag. It goes with everything, it's so good, and it's so on trend for this season as well. This gorgeous like blush pink. Makes me so happy. So these items will style up with jeans, with skirts, with kind of anything. You can wear them any type of way. So it's really, really versatile and something worth spending a little bit more on to get the longevity out of and also the quality. And just two more items, I promise. This is like the longest haul of my life. I saw this really chic white top on there, and I thought this with jeans is going to look also really smart for your Zoom calls, but be really comfortable and slightly thicker as well for keeping your sort of midriff area nice and warm at this time. And it's got this really beautiful cut neckline, so I thought that would look nice with jeans or a skirt or some linen trousers as well. This would look really, really nice. I'd probably pop this one because it's got a nice warmth to the cream. I think that's definitely the bag for this look. And of course, we live in England, don't we? And the weather could turn at any moment. So I did want to include a really beautiful snuggly jumper. And if there is something that Rhys does, it is soft, beautiful jumpers that are going to last. I've just said to Ali that we need to ensure that we have a fourth washing basket where we put all of our delicate items, because with our washing machine we're able to wash our delicate items and they don't get ruined, so that's good. But this is so nice and soft and snuggly, and this little blush oatmeal to the sleeve is just so gorgeous and will look so perfect, these two together. So if you do get cold, you can throw these on with your jeans and they'll work really, really well together. I had to be truthful to the fact that we live in England, okay? I'm not going to ignore it. We've got a week of sun ahead of us, but it could change at any moment, and that's what we have to be realistic with living in England. So that is the last item in the haul. There were a few other bits, but I'll probably show you those in a vlog just because they're more kind of like basics. And you'll probably see me wearing them on my Instagram, where I share outfits daily of what I'm wearing or what I really wish I was wearing or how I'm transitioning outfits over. All of of my style stuff is going over on my Instagram as well. But let me know if you liked the format of this video. Obviously I know things will change and we won't be in this situation forever, but I really wanted to show you that there are items that you can still get the wear out of and style up in different ways from the situation that we're in now and to later on down the line as well. I also want to say a really, really huge thank you to Bulgari for working with me on this video. It is an absolute honour to be able to wear these items, show you these items, and work with them on this project as well. As usual, every single item that I featured and the outfits will be in the description box down below. I would love to know what your favourite outfit was and if there was anything that you would do to style these items up differently. I always welcome your feedback. And also, what was your favourite item? What was your favourite bag? And let me know if you remember when I bought my gold Serpentine Forever bag. Let me know, because I was like a kid in a candy store. I was so excited. But other than that, I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and I will link everything in the description box down below should you wish to shop, should you wish to treat yourself to anything special. It will all be down there. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video on Thursday. Bye!